The dark forest theory. Imagine you are lost in a dense forest at night. It is pitch black. You can't see your own hands in front of your face. You know you are not alone. The forest is full of life, but it is completely silent. No birds singing, no insects buzzing, no leaves moving. Nothing. That silence feels wrong, because in this forest, noise means danger. Every creature knows the rules of the game. If you make a sound, something hears you. Something listens. Something waits. In this forest, you have only two choices. You can stay quiet, hide, and survive. Or you can scream for help and reveal your location to the things hiding in the dark. Now, take that fear and apply it to the entire universe.
Chapter 1: The Child with the Match. For 60 years, humanity has been doing the opposite of staying quiet. We have been shouting into the void. We built massive radio antennas, we pointed them at the stars, and we sent messages. Hello, we are here, we are humans. We even sent maps. The Voyager probes are traveling through space right now, carrying a golden record. On that record, there is a map showing exactly where our sun is. We literally gave strangers our home address. We assume that if someone finds us, they will be friendly, like a nice neighbor coming to say hello. But the dark forest theory asks a terrifying question. What if that assumption is a fatal mistake? Imagine a child walking into a dark jungle at night. He lights a bright torch and shouts, "I am here, I have food, I have water." The child thinks he is inviting friends to play. But in the darkness, the friends are not the ones listening. The predators are. By broadcasting our location, we are not proving that we are peaceful. We are proving that we are naive. And in a dark forest, being naive gets you erased. Chapter 2: The Hunter's Mindset. Now, let's change the perspective. Imagine you are not the human. Imagine you are an advanced alien civilization. You are the hunter. You have survived for millions of years because you learned one rule: never trust what you do not understand. One day, your sensors detect a signal. It comes from a small blue planet called Earth. You look at them. They are young. They are loud. They are chaotic. They fight wars against themselves. You don't hate them. You don't even know them. But you have a problem. You know that all life in the universe wants two things: to survive, to expand. The universe has limited resources. There are only so many planets, so much energy. If you let this young civilization grow, they will consume resources. They might eventually need your resources. So what do? Do you go there and talk? Risk. They might trick you. Do you wait and see? Risk. They might attack you first. The safest option, the only 100% safe option, is to remove the risk. Resolve the problem while it is still small. It is not an act of war. It is like a gardener removing a weed before it takes over the garden. It is just cleaning. Chapter 3: The Explosion. You might think, why don't they just watch us? We are primitive compared to them. This leads to a very important concept: the technology explosion. To an alien that lives for millions of years, human history is just a blink of an eye. Look at how fast we grow. 200 years ago, we rode horses. Today, we split the atom and explore Mars. In cosmic time, that is instant. If an alien civilization sees us today, we look like babies. But if they wait just a few centuries, the baby turns into a giant with nuclear weapons and spaceships. A civilization that looks weak today can become a deadly threat tomorrow. The hunter knows this. The hunter knows he cannot afford to wait. In the dark forest, if you see a spark of life, you don't wait for it to become a fire. You extinguish it immediately.
Chapter 4: The Chain of Suspicion. But why can't we just be friends? Why can't we sign a peace treaty? This is caused by the chain of suspicion. In space, distances are enormous. Messages take years or centuries to travel back and forth. If we say we come in peace, they cannot know if we are lying. And if they say we come in peace, we cannot trust them either. It creates a standoff. Imagine two strangers trapped in a pitch-black room. Both are holding loaded weapons. They cannot see each other. They cannot talk. They only hear the other person breathing. Neither wants to shoot, but neither can afford to put the gun down. Because if you lower your weapon and the other person shoots, you are gone. The tension is unbearable. Eventually, one of them realizes the truth. The only way I survive is if I strike first. This is the state of the universe. 1 billion civilizations, all hiding in the dark, all armed, all afraid to make the first move, until someone makes a noise.
Chapter 5: The Cleaning. So what happens when someone makes a noise? What does the attack look like? We imagine alien invasions like in the movies, giant ships, laser battles, heroes saving the day. The dark forest theory says, no, that is a human fantasy. A real advanced removal would not be a war, it would be a silencing. Fast, precise, absolute. If a human wants to remove an anthill, he doesn't fight the ants one by one, he doesn't negotiate. He simply pours the poison. The ants don't even know they are fighting a war. They are just gone. If a hunter decides to clean Earth, we wouldn't see an invasion fleet. They would likely send a simple projectile, something small, maybe the size of a needle, moving near the speed of light. It would hit our sun or our planet before we even saw it coming. Instant darkness, no negotiations, no chance to surrender. The cleaning is done.
Chapter 6: The Great Silence. This brings us back to the famous question: where is everybody? Why is the universe so quiet? We used to think the silence meant we were lonely. We used to think it meant life was rare. But the dark forest theory offers a much darker answer. The universe is full of life. It is full of ancient, powerful civilizations, but they are all hiding. The silence is not natural. It is forced. The civilizations that survived are the ones that learned to stay quiet. The noisy ones, the ones that broadcast their radio signals, the ones that tried to make friends, they have been silenced. They were the weeds removed from the garden. The universe looks empty because it is full of ghosts, and those hiding from the ghosts.
Chapter 7: Are we next? So where does that leave us? Humanity is standing in the middle of the dark forest. We have built a bonfire. We are screaming at the top of our lungs. For 100 years, our radio bubble has been expanding into the galaxy. Has anyone heard us? Space is big. Maybe not yet, but maybe someone already has. Maybe the signal is already on its way to the hunter. Maybe the cleaning has already been launched, traveling silently through the dark, on its way to us. We look at the night sky and we wait for a message. We hope for a sign. But in the dark forest, the most dangerous thing you can ever hear is someone answering back.
Conclusion. Stay quiet. The next time you hear about a new mission to send messages to the stars, or a new map being sent into deep space, don't feel hope. Feel caution. Because if the dark forest theory is true, we have been ringing the dinner bell for decades. We are the naive child playing with matches in a room full of gunpowder. The smartest move for humanity is not to search for life. It is to listen, to hide, and to pray that we haven't already made too much noise. Because if silence is survival, have we already failed?